All right, work experience students, I want to go over attendance with you. And the first year I taught work experience, at the end of the year, all these seniors were failing. I had to turn in this senior fail notice, and it's like, why are all these kids failing? It's because they don't come to class. Their attendance was terrible, and I didn't even give points for attendance. It was just that because they didn't come to class, they weren't doing their assignments, and they were failing. And so I thought, wow, attendance is really important in this class. And it was a little bit surprising that it's like, wow, we only meet once a week, and yet students can't seem to come to class. So at any rate, attendance is now worth a lot of points, and I have a different system, and so this doesn't happen anymore. That was the first year; it doesn't happen anymore. But here's the deal: if you are absent, I am going to freak out. I'll freak out because you need to come to school. If you're absent, I will call home. I will call you. I will call your boss, and I will call the principal. Not just like if you miss one class, but if it becomes habitual after the second one, if you have two absences and you're not making them up, I'm going to start to freak out. Okay, so here's what you do. You can make up 3 absences. So if you are absent, you have to call in the office as normal and clear it with the office. Text me to schedule when you're going to make that up. You got to make the class period up, and so on and so forth. So we'll go over that more later, but there's some procedures you have to do. If you're absent, you have to make the class up. Okay, let's talk about grading. Here's how I am going to grade you for this class. If you show up to class and participate, that's 20% of your grade. If you go to work, that's 20% of the grade. If you do my assignments, that's 30% of the grade. If you do a good job at work, that's 30% of your grade. So let's put it more formally. This is how it looks formally. The attendance and participation, 20%. Pay stubs in your hours that you work, doing assignments, and your employer evaluation. All right, so for attendance, if you have 0 absences, you get all those points. And if you have 6 absences, you only get 15% of those points. And if you have 7 absences, you get 0% of the points. If you get 3 absences, you can make up the first 3. Okay. Participation, same thing. If you answer questions in class, you get points. If you don't answer questions in class, you lose some points. If you're acting like a fool in class, you lose some points. Okay, so pay stub hours, the expectation is that you work 10 hours per week on average. So about every 4 weeks, grades go home, and I will collect your pay stubs and we'll count up your hours. So if you have 37 hours for the month, then you get full credit. So you don't have to work a ton, but you do have to work. That's part of your grade. Okay, so you have to do your assignments in class. Wow, that's a shocker. Do your assignments in class. That's 30% of your grade. Yeah, if you miss a day, you have to make up the work. It's easy to find on Canvas. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Your boss gets to give you some of your grade, and he's going to grade you on your relationship with other workers and customers. Are you dependable? Do you follow instructions? Does he have to tell you what to do all the time, or do you just like figure it out and stay busy? And you're going to set a goal with your boss. Do you meet that goal? Here's some odds and ends. Be kind to the campus supervisors when we're back in school and you leave. Make sure you show them your ID, showing them that you're in work experience, and be polite about it. You need to leave campus immediately. I don't want you hanging around, messing with other students and other classes. Okay, so here we went over the work experience basics. So you got to get a new work permit, get a job that is approved, do a good job at work, turn in your paperwork for me, come to class, turn in your pay stubs once a month, turn in your classwork, check Canvas grades to keep up on your grades. You have to get an evaluation from your boss, keep your job. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the class orientation discussion. All right, so if you click on this thing, it's going to take you over here to this assignment. You can probably, I'm sure there's probably links all over the place, Google Classroom and everything. I'm sure there's links all over the place. Oh, I'm running out of time. Well, I can finish this in 20 seconds. All right, so the first thing that you have to do is this discussion. So there's going to be different questions here, but basically you copy these questions, you paste them here in reply, and you answer all the questions, and that's your first assignment. Okay, so and I'm going to show you other assignments on the next video because I'm out of time.